the real number system. We have sets. The first set is natural numbers. Okay, what are the natural numbers? For example, the natural numbers are those numbers that you are used to. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Another set which is integers. Integers are composed of 0, negative integers, -3, -2, -1, and positive integers, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. If you focus with me, you can say that these numbers, which are the positive integers, are the natural numbers. Okay? So the integers are composed of negative integers, 0, natural numbers. The third set is rational numbers. Rational numbers. Rational numbers can be of either two forms. Okay? The first, we can say the rational number is the terminating or repeating decimals. So, terminating or repeating decimals. These are the two forms for the rational numbers. So, if we take an example of terminating, we can say 3.65. This is terminated. So, there is no number after this decimal. So, it is terminated. Another example, 4.569. This is terminated. If we give an example for the repeated decimal, we can say 3.656565. It is repeated decimal. Okay? And so on. This, by the way, can be written in another form, which is 3.65 with a bar at the above. So, these are the rational numbers. Rational numbers, you can say that it is if you divide an integer here with an integer, it is a rational number. Okay? For example, if you say 3 over 2 or -2 over 4 or whatsoever, an integer divided by an integer. The irrational number are those numbers that they are not, we can say, non-terminating, also non-repeating decimals. If you can say that, if you discuss the irrational number, it could be of either two forms, non-terminated or non-repeated decimal. Or you can say the irrational number is not the rational number. It is the opposite. So, non-terminating, we can say 3.65459878. and so on. We cannot say also it is not repeating. So different decimals here. So these are the two things that should be present in a rational number. Or you can say also, if you are not dividing an integer by an integer, then you have a rational number. Say, let's say non-integer here. Or you could say non-integer over non-integer. Or any other form that it is not like this form, which is an integer over an integer, then it should be a rational number. So if we take the other sets, right now we have two more sets. The other set we are having prime numbers. What are the prime numbers? Prime numbers are those numbers that can divide by itself and 1. And number 1. For example, if we 5, number 5 can only divide by itself and 1. 3 by itself and 1. 2 by itself and 1. Okay? Let's say 7 by itself and 1. Okay? You cannot say 1 is a prime number. 1 is not. 1 is not a prime number. Okay? So it is greater than 1, can divide by itself, only by itself and 1. This is the prime number. And so on. If we say 6, is this a prime number? No. 6 can be divided by 3 and 2. 8 also can be divided by 4 and 2. 9 also can be divided by 3. So, then what are these numbers? These numbers are simply composite numbers.